When it comes to the Lighthouse movie, which villain is the most toughest, and which one is the weakest? I'm Peter, the director of the Lighthouse movie, and this is the Lighthouse movie villains from bad to most evil. Given the most, possibly the baddest one of the villains, has got to be Snowball. I know Snowball never made it into the actual movie, but to be fair, he did start World War III with the device. He got arrested by the animal control, which possibly put him in a bad situation. Snowball is probably not the most quite baddest villain, but he still was pretty evil, even in the Ninja X Max series, even before his story even started. So I think it's safe to say that he gets the most baddest evil at first. The next villain would probably have to be Dr. Irvin Armstrong. He, on the other hand, started this World War III in the sequel, and I think it's safe to say that he did even attack and kill 12,000 people in the company. To be fair, Dr. Irvin Armstrong changes his ways at the very end of the film, and he joins Movie Corps and is forgiven at the end. But, however, I think it's safe to say he is cruel to his baby ninjas in the first movie. But although he's smart, intelligent, and possibly downright evil. So therefore, I think Dr. Irvin Armstrong goes next to Snowball, being a little evil, but not so bad in the first movie. But he is way worse in the sequel. The next villain is possibly Chandler's girlfriend, or Chandler's wife, or divorced wife, I don't know. But I think it's safe to say that she is evil, but not too evil. Girl Jordan in the movie was possibly evil due to the lack of tolerance she has between Chandler and between Lincoln's relationship between her and Chandler. To be fair, Girl Jordan did actually take down the Ninja Babies, or who I play as Alexander Watson. To be fair, I think she has animal cruelty towards humans as the same. Well, now we're heading up to the most evil villains in the franchise. I think I'm giving the gold medal of evilness to Lori. Lori was the most evil person in the Wild family for trying to kill May and Lee as men, trying to kill Lincoln Runyon's children in the movie and novel versions, and possibly, even worse, start World War III with the villain group. Lori even abused her own sisters But although she did get arrested by the Lilycorn police station, and to be fair, she kind of deserved to be in jail if it wasn't for her backup plan. Next up on the list is possibly going to be Chandler McCann, the villain of the story franchise. Although he doesn't start World War III, Chandler can be mostly stalking anyone in Royal Woods, including theft, robbery, murder, and possibly many more. To be fair, he did even set off a fake Amber Alert in the movie novel to scare Lincoln and his sisters, or his Lincoln and his family in the novel. Therefore, I think Chandler possibly gets the silver medal of evilness. Although, to be fair, he even attacked Lincoln in the movie, in the sequel, and even kidnapped Ronnie Ann and Lincoln. So therefore, I think Chandler is the second most evil villain in this franchise. The next villain has got to be Min Lee. Min Lee has done a lot of bad things, including kidnapping, which you saw in the sequel, murder, torturing before Min Lee, and even grounding as a punishment to May. To be fair, although Min finally apologized, and why she was so evil is because she was on the evil side by the mind control evil spirit, who is not named. But, to be fair, Min has got to be another evil one who started. To be fair, she becomes an angel at the end. But she was brutally murdered by May, and to be honest, I think she deserves it. The next villain, next to Min, has probably got to be Evil Boss Baby. Evil Boss Baby is played by J.P. Carmack, but he is just god-awful for his crimes, including murder, robbery, theft, and more. He even tried to steal the gold bars in the Royal Woods museum. To be fair, I think he's the most evilest villain out of all of them. Although, to be fair, he was brutally murdered and stabbed by Jimbo in rage. The next villain would possibly be Francis Francis. Francis Francis is another villain group. He's one of the leaders of the villain group, but not really the villain group leader. To be fair, Francis Francis, or Francis E. Francis, tries to murder Boss Baby in the movie, but he works for the villain group with Evil Boss Baby and tries to stop Lincoln and Ronnie Ann from ruining their plans with the villain group. The final one has got to be the Mother Bird. Mother Bird, which I really don't recommend you searching up. To be fair, I think Mother Bird wants to start World War III, have the nuke set up by Baby Corp, and eventually murder every single last human being on the planet. To be fair, Mother Bird is the most evil one. Mother Bird also wants to scare every single one human being on the planet, and eventually rule the world with other creepypastas. And I really don't recommend you searching them up for safety. And that is my ranking of who is the most evil to the most evil villain in the last trilogy, including its TV series.